hope it's bright. Good morning, y'all. How you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. I'm T, and lately I've been talking about the three moms and reacting to their stuff, girl. Because at this point, is a content Chrissy. I don't know if you guys know or not, but I was once scammed by Strong Mommy Chrissy, but made whole also by Strong Mommy Chrissy after she was exposed for scamming me. This was a long time ago, and I probably shouldn't even be bringing it up, but it is what it is. It's my experience. It happened to me, and I'm just letting y'all know I have dealt with her, and ooh child. Anyways, you guys, this latest video of hers coming to tell us that she has been stuck taking care of her disabled, sick mother. You know, I feel a lot of ways about it. I am actually also taking care of my mom, and I want to very loosely say taking care, because my mother is somewhat independent and is getting better. She's actually on the road to recovery, so it hasn't been as taxing as it was in the beginning. But I had to move my mom in with me about 3 years ago. Out of nowhere. It wasn't planned. And it really, really, really changed my personality. Like, I'm serious. It literally affected my brain chemistry, because I went from a mom and wife to somewhat of a full-time caregiver of my mom, and it's different, y'all. It's different. So I will say that I can relate to that. However, I am an only child, and so I did not have anybody to reach out to. But I don't know. I feel like there's a couple of different layers to her situation. It's the ailing parent syndrome. I call it a syndrome. And when I was taking care of my mom, I found a lot of people there's a community of us taking care of our elderly parents, and oh baby, it's a syndrome. So it's that. It's the fact that she's not getting the support from her other siblings. And then there's the other layers, which are all hers, which we've seen over the years. Like, this is not nothing new. So I don't want y'all to think I'm like coming for her. But we've seen Chrissy not pay her rent. We've seen Chrissy not take care and handle her business. We've seen her galloping around wherever and not tending to her responsibilities, causing her to have to constantly get up and leave one place and try to find another and be unhoused, etc., etc., etc. So there's that part, which is definitely falls on her, and not too much on that, because any of us can be in that situation. And I'm not saying, you could say, oh no, I would never. And I understand that, but I'm talking, this is a mental thing. This is not a responsible person that just doesn't want to take care of her business. What person in their right mind would purposely have herself and plus 9 unhoused? That's not you can't be stable and knowingly constantly do this. And I don't know if she is in a situation where she just doesn't know any better, or it's like, I'm so deep in, I don't even know how to get out type situation. Y'all let me know in the comments. Is it the latter? I think it is a combination of both. I think that she has had some rough, I think she's had a rough life because she's had children so young, so many children so young. So I think she was just patching shit together, trying to make it work. And that is how she survived. That is how she, and you can definitely be in a situation where you're just stuck in survival mode. So you are constantly scamming and scheming and trying to just piece stuff together to make anything work. So I think it's that. And I also think that she has hopes and dreams of doing better, because she says it. She's talks about, getting her shit together and cleaning up her credit and being more responsible and buying a house. She's discussed that with us. And so I think that she wants that for herself, but also it's like, shit, I'm so far gone. I'm so deep in that where do I start? Or every time I put a foot in type stuff, right? So yeah, it's probably both. So with Strong Mommy Chrissy, I don't know. All I know, I'm only going off of what she came here to say, basically that she's struggling because she's been caring for her mom, and her mom is on a machine that's running up her PG&E. I don't recall her saying in that video that she needed to move. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I don't recall her saying that in the video, she needed to move, but I do recall her asking for help, for like donations and stuff, Cash App and stuff like that. And then I think once she put that out, word got around, and then all the people are searching. And I'm telling you right now, I'm never about to be looking up nobody's court documents and addresses and all that, because I'm not that interested in doing all that. But I have seen where people are saying she's having to move again, etc., etc. And if that is the case, that's really unfortunate, because I think she came to us last year around this time, I believe, and said that she was unhoused purposely, though, because she was waiting for her new home to finish being built. So I don't know. And it was speculated that that wasn't true. Listen, I'm not really here to try to debunk that or go with it. I do find it strange as somebody who just purchased a home has to be out of it within a year. Like, that's not a typical situation, but who am I? I'm not in that lady's pockets or whatever, but I am in her business because she brought it here, so I'm just speaking on it. So yeah, I don't know. It's just I feel bad for the children. I remember moving when my kids were like, one was middle school age and one was like elementary-ish. And it was so sad, even though we literally moved to a different subdivision in our same city. And so they were at the same schools, they had the same friends, we had the same routine, but the neighborhood was gone. And like, the neighborhood that we were in had lots and lots and lots of kids, and my kids would be outside running around playing every day. And moving to the new subdivision was like, they literally like still, they grown now and they still talk about how they used to play outside and they lived around all their friends. And so I could only imagine what it's like for these kids to be moving not only out of their neighborhood but out of their state, out of their school. That's tough. I would think that's tough. I don't know, I didn't move a lot as a kid, so I don't know personally, but I imagine that. I think about the way my kids felt when we moved, and it was like, it wasn't devastating, like they gonna be okay, but they still talk about when we lived in our old neighborhood, and they're grown now. So I don't know, most of their childhood memories I think were made in that neighborhood because we lived there their entire elementary school, and like I said, all the kids lived in that neighborhood. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna stay tuned, you guys. Let me know if you have any questions or if you want me to look at something else. I'll definitely take a peek at it. And answer my question for me. Do you guys think that Strong Mommy Chrissy is struggling with trying to maintain herself and her 9 children? Do you think it's a pattern of, you know, I want to do better, but where do I start? Or is it just like, this is what it is, this is just how I live? Let me know in the comments. I hope you guys have a good day.